How's it going, everybody? I'm sitting here beside my hay bale. That's where I slept last night. Kept it that simple. But I don't know, about 11:30, midnight. I don't know, it wasn't real late, 11:30. Here comes a cop car. I'm standing here looking right at him, my damn. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by a dead battery, I was standing here and here comes a cop car. Of course, shine light right at him like a dumbass. Still had my headlamp on. He comes in, pulls right up beside the hay bale. Blah, blah, but I did not realize I was that close to the house. I could hear their dog. I thought they was on the other side of the interstate. So, a little bit of depth perception in all this flat territory. Anyway, somebody called him, seen the lights. But he said I was okay here. He'd just let him know that I was just a bicyclist. But we talked for a minute, and I was telling him what I was doing. He's telling me a little bit about the train. It's actually a good conversation. And he said, there's one thing I've always wanted to do. It takes a long time. It's hike the Appalachian Trail. And I'm like, I've done it. I'm like, I live 30 miles from it, blah, blah, blah. So he ended up getting an advanced tutorial from Rasputin on hiking. I don't shut up once I get going talking about it. But anyway, I'm fixed to pack up and roll. And plan is to get to the next town, do some battery charging, and then reassess. He said there's a couple more, and then it's really gonna get remote for a good ways. But he liked the idea. He said this road follows the interstate for miles and miles and miles, like hundreds of miles, all the way to Rapid City or real close to it. And that's my next repair job. The tire's still holding up. I just checked it. Hope everybody's having a good day. Yukon over and out. Hey, how's it going, everybody? There's the town of Kennebec, South Dakota. Not to be confused with the Kennebec River up in Maine. By the way, see that strip of grass, that land? It's been paralleling this road. That's what I stayed on last night. So what that is the old state road right away. And then here is the newer state road. And then over there is the modern interstate. So this road doesn't get used at all. This was probably had federal dollars involved, I would imagine. And that road was probably originally helped to build the railroad. Anyway, that's why one of the reasons they couldn't kick me out last night. It wasn't private property, it's state property. Everybody have a good day. It's Yukon over and out. Just follow the yellow brick road. 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 Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Fuck. Some kind of big piece of farm equipment, probably. Look at that, he takes up the whole road. Wow. That's what I'm saying. Amazing how much advancements we've made in farming. Boggling. That's like 2 or 3 crops back in the day. One load. Everybody have a good day. Yukon headed west. This highway 248. 248. Heading into Murdo. About 20 more miles. Get in there, I'm gonna have me a beer tonight. Camp near the pilot. They don't know that, but that's where I'll be. Yukon over now. I hope this rain holds off though. It's probably raining there. But we need it bad. This region needs it. Everybody have a good day. How's it going, everybody? Hope you can see okay. Sometimes it's a lonely road in the darkness and the rain. I got about 10 more miles to the next little town. And there's a Pilot Flying J there next to the interstate. It's open 24/7. So that's where I'm headed. There've been big storms on each side. and now I'm getting some of it in the middle. But I'm continuing on. I see brightness ahead, and I think it's clarity from clouds, I think. I'm not sure. It may just only be, it may only just be beginning. I am getting tired, but I'm not really cold. I wish the rain would go ahead and slack off though, because it's cool enough now. Don't really want to get any colder. It is what it is. I'm carrying on. There's a car just passed me a few minutes ago. That's probably the first one since it got dark. I still ain't got my tail light on. Whew. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Lightning. We're here in a few minutes. Well, maybe another 10-15 seconds. So it's still a good ways off. There. And now that the sun's set, it's losing its energy. I'll show you how dark it is. That's the true darkness. You see the brightness back to the left? I think that's, you know, the sunlight, residual sunlight peeking through the clouds. Or it's the lights from the Pilot J lighting up the bottom of the clouds, because they do have powerful lights, or at least they do, the ones in Tennessee. All right, hope everybody's having a good day. We call it night ride, baby. That's where it's at. The art of self-reliance. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Make a quick video where I stayed last night. I'm fixing to pack up. It's actually a lot drier and comfortable, more comfortable under there than it looks. Yeah, I'm kind of near the interstate here in Pilot. I come in late after dark, 11:30 or so. Then had me a couple of 3 beers. All they had was Michelob Ultra and Bud Light. So, but that was something else I noticed. See that limb laying there? Well, it's actually that tree. But after I got set up, see this tree that I'm attached to? Notice it does not have any leaves on it. It's dead. So I was living dangerously last night. Anyway, this is actually not, it's not a great site. It's not a terrible site. Its location is good. I started to set up over in there behind that sign. That would have been bad, I think. Real noisy. Not as bad. Here's windy, cold. Not cold, but cold compared to the 90 degrees it was just a few days ago. See how low that is? The cattail and stuff forming. So I was a little bit deceived by looking at it when I looked at it. But it is what it is. You see the trucks. There's a lot of noise up there. Nobody has seen me down here. I could have light on going on crazy here. Anyway, this is that's normal. When I'm gone, I'm gone. I leave no trace. Hope everybody's having a good day. Yukon over now. All right, packed up. Between these 2 trees where I was at, it's still dry under there. And I'm ready to roll. You know, another thing that's kind of odd is how the cell phone frequency, the way the system works to get service or not. Like here, it's almost, I got a message that they sent the message over an hour and a half ago, and I got it like 5 minutes ago. But when I get right up here, it'll be excellent service. I'm down in this hole and all those little beams are going above me. Now, I just think it's interesting. You stay near the interstates, the bigger roads, you'll have service. get off the road, just sometimes 100 feet, nothing. Something good to know. You're doing a long distance bike trip. Anyway, see, leave no trace. Everybody have a good day. I'm fixing to hit the road. It's Yukon, over and out. This is part of it. My trail from last night. That grass is a lot deeper than it looks. You gotta watch for big holes, like prairie dog holes, and just water drainage. Something's been here at one time. There's a road coming down to it. The sign, the pilot sign right down there. I was nice and tucked away. See, I started to stay here. And like I said, I got here after dark. So that's the biggest disadvantage of being dark. Well, obviously you can't see you can't really see what's around you good. All right, hope everybody's having a good day. It's Yukon, over and out. I'm gonna hit the road here. The wind is unbelievable. Unreal. Just talking to a guy, he's asked me what I was doing, where I was going and stuff. I was telling him 2 days ago it was 95 degrees, hot, horrible, sunny, and now it's in the 60s. Everybody's walking around with long sleeve shirts and jackets. Finally, services. I wasn't getting good service back there for some reason. Oh, this is better. It's coming out of the north, that's why it's so cool. Look out, Big Valley, the big variety show. The real General Lee. There probably is one, because I'm sure there's several. Golly. There's a park right down here I'm gonna reassess. Actually, the wind, it ain't too bad. It's hit me from the right, just slightly from the right oblique here. Almost solid right, you know, a 90-degree angle, but like a 70. Well, boy, if it'll flip around and get behind me, I'll put in a hell of a day today. I won't stop. I wonder about that. I'd stay there for that. Pretty cool little town. There's the Sioux Motel, free Wi-Fi. A lot of cool stuff. All kinds of motorcycles. Good Lord. So I was saying, blowing me in the road. It's almost 5 inches of headwind. I would not be riding right now. I wouldn't even waste my time. Luckily, see, I've got tree cover here. Once I hit that exposed stuff, you know, maybe wasting my time. I hope there's a dadgum little food store here somewhere. I may even stop and get me a little bottle of whiskey, just in case I don't want to go all the way. I got a sub. I've got resupply. Just gonna stop at this store and maybe get, you know, apple or banana or two if they got it. But I'm going into beast mode. I'm getting there fast. That is go when the weather's good, and rest when the weather's not, and go when the weather's good. If it's too hot, rest in the shade, go at night, etc., etc. Beast mode. Get into Rapid City, and then I'll reassess this whole thing. Where I go from there. I've completely missed that little park. Hell, I ain't worried about it though. It's supposed to be right here next to the road. But either or, I'm continuing on. Need to check the weather. How did I miss that damn park? It's something all the time. Maybe that's it. Yeah, it's on out here. I did see another thing too. It's like, I don't know, it's halfway between here and the next town. An interstate rest stop, but it looks like it should be accessible from this road. And it is. I see it. We're crossing the interstate down there. There's some Tesla chargers. Pretty cool. Own just a little bit of their stock. I'm down on it. Now here's the dog. Oh, he's tied up. A lot of times they just want to come out and say hi, but sometimes they don't know cyclists, so it's scary. Get defensive. Anyway, here's that park. I hope everybody's having a good day. This wind is brutal. How's it going, everybody? A little brief moment of sun here. Tremendous wind still. Look at the cows. Oh, anybody going south, southeast would be in there. Just looking back at where I've been. Look at all the cows. Coming up on the Badlands, getting closer and closer. See, it's coming at me from this angle. It ain't a total headwind. It's like an oblique 45 degree coming out of the northwest. That's why it's so cool. See, I got on my merino wool. I feel fine. It's actually about perfect. I can stop and cool down a little bit with the wind. Or if I ride, warm back up. If anything, I'm just a little bit warm. All the hay bales. They make great little respites from the wind, shade, better than nothing. As you can see, look at that. This may be the first time I can't really even find a tree. So I may be done with trees until I'm on the other side of the Badlands. I'm sure there's a lot. Oh, it's supposed to be cooler than normal. Last town about 30 miles, 40 miles back. Going for high to mid-60s today. Maybe upper 60s. It's about right. Definitely less than 70. No more than 70. And then tomorrow 75 and clear. Overcast with some rain off and on today. But out west of there, it gets drier and drier, hotter and hotter. So I'm gonna stay on it today, even though it's windy. I'm gonna try to make some miles. Hopefully this crap will spin around. If it gets behind me, I'm going. I'll stop until it's stopped. I'll get to that town, resupply, and go. You know, water field, go out heavy, and get through them damn things. See, there's my tire again. See, that's the threads coming out. I hope that's double walled. The just makes it easier. You know, I'm getting into more. I've seen a couple little cactuses back there in the grass, but getting into stuff that can stab your tires, and the tires just get weaker and weaker. Anyway, I've wrapped. Probably ain't heard half of what I said because of the damn wind anyway. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. One thing's for sure, it's definitely not boring out here. How's it going, everybody? This here big Caterpillar 560R is a nice wind block. Look at that. It's got seed growing. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's some type of grass, but I guess this is, damn, don't ask me. I don't know, I'm not a farmer, but it's a great windbreak. Hope everybody's having a good day. Watch a farmer come up out of that. What are you doing, boy? Look at that, that's nice. Whatever, I guess that's weed, ain't it? Some type of seed. Gathers it, yeah, that's wheat. See, it gathers it up and puts it back in here. Blah blah blah, like I know what I'm talking about, but it'll fill up a big hopper, big trailer. It's amazing, isn't it? How much one person can do now on the farm. Literally, it's like 1,000 people or more would have took, you know, 200 years ago. It's amazing. We'll feed the world within another decade or two. Get this pace. That ain't no bullshit. Most of this machinery like this will be automated too. It's wild to think of. Go out, if they do it right, see, it'll be the perfect amount of fertilizer, water, insect control, all, you know, all naturally done. Very little pesticide use in fertilizer, very little. Just a little amount, just the right amount. Anyway, I'm getting off on a different subject. I'm gonna get high and chill for a while. That wind's just, it's brutal. It took me 30 minutes to do a damn 2 miles, so just gonna chill for a while. Everybody have a good day. Yukon over and out. Mr. Farmer. Hey everybody, look what that is. That's the old railroad. See the tracks down there. You know, I think I'm on. Wow, look at that. Goes on and on and on. I am getting in the Badland region fast. Yeah, there's the other side of the tracks. It looks like I can get under this bridge. Probably get down the sun. Yeah, wow, if you look close, you can actually still see the water tower back in Murdo. Tracks are still there. Wow, ain't that neat? That's a neat picture. The end of the line. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's Yukon over now. Check out them grasses, everybody. Look how they're waving. It's a big indicator of the wind. It is relentless. Look at that, how it flows like water. The interstate. Climbing in it, lowest gear. Super hard effort. It's just not worth trying to ride on a day like this. If I find water and some shelter, I'll take it. I'll do something. I'll just rest up, ride later. I don't know, but this is just useless. It's been about 5 hours and I hadn't even come 10 miles yet. So I've been braking a lot because I'm only doing like a couple or 3 miles an hour when I am riding. It's pathetic. Anyway, I'll be in touch. A lot of motorcycle traffic. Nothing on this road, or almost nothing. Everybody have a good day. It's Yukon over now. Direct headwind. Trying to push through, but I need to go left.
I mean, it's like being on some kind of exercise machine. It's on extreme difficult. Yeah, I kind of regret taking that break, to be honest. Well, I more regret letting this thing sneak up on me like that. If I'd just seen it 5 minutes earlier, see, I'd be over in the sun. I didn't take it serious. It's a lot meaner than I thought. Should have thought, the damn way the wind's blowing. Crazy weather out here. I mean, I'm not climbing that steep. I'm down like at the lowest. There's the lowest one I go, I think. Holy hell. It's fucking ridiculous. Look at that. See, I started to turn at an angle to it. I'm sure you just can't see anything. Anyway, I didn't punch through soon enough. But I'm punching through now. It's punching back. Alright, everybody have a good one. Check that out, everybody. A perfect, complete rainbow. Look at that. Boy, that's rare. Holy cow. Trying to get a picture. Forgot I had this damn phone still charging. Now. Whoa. Oh, wow. Check that out. Holy hell. I noticed it in my rearview mirror. I made an adjustment to it and I'm like, it's a fucking rainbow. Wow. Hope everybody's having a good day. There's gold over there. See it right down there? Right down the other end of it.